Continue the Tony Ryan Showcase. And the Tony Ryan Showcase comes away Mondays to Wednesdays from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. and on Thursdays from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. And the main sponsor of the Tony Ryan Showcase, Healthy Living Health Food Store, located at 3956 White Plains Road, the Bronx, between 224th and 225th Streets. We can produce all your vitamins and minerals, your supplements in general. Also, we can produce your vegan standard pastries, yeah. Also, your vegetarian patties, your ackee, your colour, your kale, your lentil, and wide assortment of vegetable patties right there at Healthy Living Health Food Store. And yes, your alkaline water you can purchase right there also at Healthy Living Health Food Store. Again, our location, 3956 White Plains Road, the Bronx, between 224th and 225th Streets. Bear in mind also at Healthy Living, you can get rid of your blood pressure problem with the blood pressure resolve. Get rid of the diabetes with the diabetes be gone. Get rid of the excess cholesterol with the cholesterol cleanse. And the fellas, get rid of the frequent urination the weak urination, the after dribble, the erectile dysfunction, the premature ejaculation, all of that with the Roots Fixer. Available only at Healthy Living Health Food Store. And you also should know about our very effective weight loss program. Yes, indeed. And the fact that we do that in other health concern that you may have, you may bring it to our attention because we do consultation. Mondays to Fridays from noon until 7 p.m. on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. We also do mail order. Again, our location, 3956 White Plains Road, the Bronx, between 224th and 225th Streets. Our telephone number is 718-798-0773. Again, 718-798-0773. Healthy Living is where health lives. And taking a moment to say pleasant good afternoon to Miss Morgan in the chat room, also Mr. Brother Fabian O'Connor in the chat room. Thank you for the company. Really do appreciate it, yes? So we stream on live. We stream live online, I should say, on Facebook and also on YouTube. Also live on Unity Radio 96.1 FM, Bella Radio 92.5 FM. Yes, indeed. Additional sponsors of the Tony Ryan Showcase, we have the accounting firm of Marcus Hilton. We have immigration attorney at law, Mr. Winston Tucker. We have Mrs. Tracy Ann Bagaloo representing financial education services. Chef Tudor Restaurant. And my dentist, Dr. Roy Street. I'll tell you more about those sponsors in a moment. But as always, every Tony Ryan Showcase, we must pause and give thanks to the Master. Let's come together at one more time. So we're going to do it like this. Again, this is the Tony Ryan Showcase. Good afternoon.
People try to treat you any way they want, but you gotta give back love. Love for an eye and love for a tooth is the way of the one above. Pray for your friend and pray for your foe, let it come from in your heart. This is the Messiah way. Picture this, me and Jesus walking through heaven's gate. Picture this, God the Father greets me with a smiling face. Picture this, Holy Spirit sweep me off the floor. Picture this, me rejoicing in heaven evermore. How many times to forgive my brother? 7 times 70. Love for my neighbor, love for my brother, love for my enemies. So what you reap and reap what you sow is the way it's gonna be. This is the Messiah way. Picture this, you and Jesus walking through heaven's gates. Picture this, God the Father greets you with a smiling face. Picture this, Holy Spirit sweeps you off the floor. Picture this, you rejoicing in heaven evermore. Whoa, you gotta get the word down in your heart. Whoa, you gotta get the word from men to start. Whoa, you gotta get the word to save your soul. Oh yeah. People may call you a fool, are the heavenly rules. And your labor shall surely not be in vain. Oh, no, no, no. Picture this, me and Jesus walking through heaven's gates. Picture this, God the Father greets me with a smiling face. Picture this, Holy Spirit sweeps me off the floor. Picture this, me rejoicing in heaven evermore. Picture this, you and Jesus walking through heaven's gates. Picture this, God the Father greets you with a smiling face. Picture this, Holy Spirit sweeps you off the floor. Picture this, you rejoicing in heaven evermore. Oh, you gotta get the word down in your heart. Oh,
Mr. Osmond Collins, name of the artist.
just start. Oh,
Picture of this, name of the song, you know, and some song you just cannot play it one time. I mean, we understand that to be so. Hi, Miss Sonia Miller, how you doing, my dear? Thank you for the company. Really do appreciate it. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Again, the Tony Ryan showcase, Mr. Collins, and we're going to play this one more time, you know. Just picture this, you know. I love the song in general, but we talk about pray for your friends and pray for your enemies too, you know. Yeah, it makes sense. Seriously, it makes sense, you know. Yeah, man, pray for your friends, which is a given. But then you should also pray for your enemies. Hopefully you don't have too many of those, eh? But pray for them if you do have. Again, the Tone Ryan showcase. Problem is sometimes don't even know them, you know.
people try to treat you any way they want, but you
Pray on anyway.
love for an eye and love for a tooth is the way of the one above. Pray for your friend and pray for your foe, let it come from in your heart. This is the Messiah way. Picture this, me and Jesus walking through heaven's gates. Picture this, God the Father greets me with a smiling face. Picture this, Holy Spirit sweep me off the floor. Picture this, me rejoicing in heaven evermore. How many times to forgive my brother? 7 times 70. Love for my neighbor, love for my brother, love for my enemies. So what you reap and reap what you sow is the way it's gonna be. This is the Messiah way. Picture this, you and Jesus walking through heaven's gates. Picture this, God the Father greets you with a smiling face. Picture this, Holy Spirit sweeps you off the floor. Picture this, you rejoicing in heaven evermore. Whoa, you gotta get the word down in your heart. Whoa, you gotta get the word from men to start. Whoa, you gotta get the word to save your soul. Oh, yeah. People may call you a fool, but those are the heavenly rules. And your labor shall surely not be in vain. Oh, no, no, no. Picture this, me and Jesus walking through heaven's gates. Picture this, God the Father greets me with a smiling face. Picture this, Holy Spirit sweeps me off the floor. Picture this, me rejoicing in heaven evermore. Picture this, you and Jesus walking through heaven's gates. Picture this, God the Father greets you with a smiling face. Picture this, Holy Spirit sweeps you off the floor. Picture this, you rejoicing in heaven evermore. Oh, you gotta get the word down in your heart. Oh, you gotta get the word from end to start. Oh, you gotta get the word to save your soul. Oh, yeah. Oh, oh, you gotta get the word in your heart. Oh, you gotta get the
This is the Tony Ryan Showcase, and let me also take a quick moment to acknowledge a very good brethren of mine who came by Healthy Living today and showed me a lot of love. Brother Derek, thank you, man. Thanks. Man gave me a lesson in baking. Yeah, man. For real. Really appreciate it. You know, some folks, you know, along your journey, you run into some folks where it would be so sad if you didn't meet them. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Well, I have had a few of them, and Brother Derek and his wife Joy is also. Yeah, man. Also people, great people, good people. Yeah, man. A blessing to know them. Miss Sonia Miller in the room say, yeah, sometimes you have to pray for your enemies, you know. Yeah, man, that's the glory be to God. It's true, you know. Yes, you run into some folks, man. I'm gonna tell you something. It's a lot of teeth, and it really not genuine coming from a place. And you can know, you can know if you're centered, if you're focused. You can tell, you know. Yeah, man. Yeah, Miss Miller, true. You know, you run into some folks and you know that them not right. And you just say, all right, I understand you. You know? Case of deja vu, seen you before. And you just pray for them. You know, and hope pauses. And hope that they will change up the thing, you know. Change them ways and fix up them flex and thing, you know. For real. Yeah, because you know, if they don't, you know if they don't. Maybe they're not aware of it, but if they don't fix that, they're going to run into a really big problem. Our heart, man. The brain and the focus, man. Some people are so focused on hurting others. And they do. You know, not realizing that karma is alive and well. Karma is alive and well. And when karma play, man, play good, you know, man. Say that's kind of feel sorry for them and say, all right, go on, you do your nonsense. Soon get yours. All the shenanigans and so on. Anyway, guess what? Time is now 5:38, 22 minutes for the hall. 6. Again, this is the Tony Ryan Showcase. And today I want to share something with you that I've shared. So, well, there's that program that I do today that I have not done at some point in the past, you know. Over 20 plus years, it kind of cover a few grounds, you know, a few topics. But because we do know that we have new listeners at all times, we have to go back and visit the thing a little and talk about some of the subject matters that you covered or you passed through so many years ago. But there's one that I really need to touch again because of an experience earlier today. I want to touch that with you. So, just keep it locked right where you have it. We'll take a quick break and return for more. Don't move.
Healthy Living Health Food Store, located at 3956 White Plains Road in the Bronx, between 224th and 225th Streets, where you can purchase all your vitamins and other supplements, your vegan standard breakfast, lunch, and dinner Mondays to Saturdays. Get rid of diabetes with the Diabetes Be Gone, high blood pressure with the High Blood Pressure Resolve, high cholesterol with the Cholesterol Cleanse. Fellows, all your prostate and bedroom problems with the Rooster Fixer, frequent and weak urination, the after dribble, erectile dysfunction, and premature ejaculation. And ladies, all the female health issues, get rid of them. Bring to our attention any other health concern you may have, because we do consultations Mondays to Saturdays from 12 noon to 7 p.m. Call to make an appointment. We also do mail order. The address is 3956 White Plains Road in the Bronx, between 224th and 225th Streets, or call 718-798-0773. Again, 718-798-0773.
And remember, while there at Healthy Living, you can choose from our wide assortment of vegetable patties, also our wide assortment of vegan standard pastries. Yeah, and not to mention that the alkaline water that you can now purchase there at Healthy Living Health Food Store, and the fact that we do have a very, very effective weight loss program right there at Healthy Living Health Food Store. Very, very effective weight loss program we have right there at Healthy Living Health Food Store. Remember the address, 3956 White Plains Road, the Bronx, between 224th and 225th Streets. Telephone number is 718-798-0773. Again, 718-798-0773. Healthy Living is where health lives. Also, if you want a more pleasant experience visiting the dentist, then you must visit mine. Yeah, his name is Dr. Roy Street, and he practices general dentistry, like implants and cosmetic dentistry and so on. His practice right there at his practice. That's a practice, eh? And talk about practice, he has had a lot. Yeah, for real, because he is also the founder of OID, Organization for International Development, where himself and a team of professionals and other doctors and medical people will go to several different countries per year and give of themselves, for free. Yeah, he is all over the Caribbean several times per year, all over Africa several times per year, so, hey. And when he goes to these places, and when they go to these places, they practice what they have been trained in. It's not just medical people, no. They are also professional. They are carpenters. But they go to places all over the place and do work for free. So he's very, very skilled and very, very versed, of course, because of the amount of practice. Can you imagine? You go into some places, and I've heard them talk about some of the places that they go into, and as daybreak they start working all the way up until dark, working. He has to be good, because I've fallen asleep in his chair quite a few times, but 12 of the times I was actually doing a root canal and I fell asleep. It's very, very good. Dr. Roy Street, and his location 739 East 230th Street, between Barnes and White Plains Road. Again, 739 East 230th Street, between Barnes and White Plains Road. Or give him a call, 718-652-3978. Again, 718-652-3978. And remember the name. It is Dr. Roy Street. Hi, Mrs. Henry. How are you doing? Greetings, and happy to have you in the room, man. Happy to have you in the room. Give thanks for that.
Marcus Hilton, Certified Public Accountants, located at 4226A White Plains Road at 234th Street in the Bronx, have been serving the public for over 30 years in the areas of income tax return preparation and all other income tax services, including payroll services, accounting services, and individual tax ID number preparation. If you do not have a Social Security number and would like to file your tax return, Marcus Hilton, Certified Public Accountant, is one of the few tax services registered with the IRS to assist with a tax ID number. They are experts in the tax laws, so they will find what other tax preparers miss, maximizing your dollar return. For the self-employed or corporate people, they are also experts in those areas. Marcus Hilton, Certified Public Accountant, is located again at 4226A White Plains Road at 234th Street in the Bronx. Their telephone number is 718-554-0640. Again, that's 718-554-0640.
And if you are having problems with student loans, medical bills, bankruptcies, late payments, collection accounts, tax liens, then you must give Mrs. Tracy Ann Bagaloo a call. She's one of the representatives at Financial Education Services. And Mrs. Bagaloo's number is 954-639-2404. Again, 954-639-2404. And remember the name, Mrs. Tracy Ann Bagaloo. And as I said, she's one of the representatives at Financial Education Services. Okay?
Palace. The Peace and Love Academic Scholarship is appealing for your support to help educate one student at a time in the Caribbean.
Palace awarded 384 scholarships and 38 computers to Jamaican students over the past 6 years, valued at approximately 23 million Jamaican dollars.
Importantly, our university graduates to date includes 23 medical doctors, nurses, 7 lawyers, 5 engineers, 6 fine art students. Our goal is to award
100 more future global leaders and contributors. Together, we will. No, together, we must build a better future for our children. Please visit www.palace1.org and make your donation to brighten the future of a deserving child. Palace.
Start your morning with our delicious breakfast. The ackee and saltfish, the salt mackerel, the cook-up saltfish, the callaloo, the corned beef, the kidney and the liver. How about the saltfish and the okra? All served with boiled dumplings, yam, banana or fried dumplings. All served with white rice, rice and peas, and steamed vegetable. Eat no stop this up. Try our most talked about porridge a morning time. The blend of oats porridge, the peanut porridge, the cornmeal porridge. Mamma mia! For soup lovers, on Fridays and Saturdays, go take soup. Don't forget to try our daily chicken foot soup for lunch and dinner. Chef It is always a winner. The jerk chicken, the brown stew chicken, curry chicken, baked chicken, fried chicken for the fish lovers. The fried fish, the brown stew fish, escovis fish, shrimp lovers. Visit Chef It on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Lovers of stewpies, visit Chef It on Thursdays and Saturdays. Come and visit us on Fridays for tripe and beans and sweet and sour chicken. Call us at 718-994-6532. 718-994-6532. Don't forget, we cater for all occasions. Chef It Restaurant, 4759B, White Plains Road. Call us at 718-994-6532.
Get your taxes done with Professional Tax Services. Get up to 6,300 earned income credits. Get your refund in 7 days. Get free e-file services. Professional Tax Services, located at 4460 Baychester Avenue, Bronx, New York. Or call Fitzroy, your personal agent, at 914-837-9334. Professional Tax Services. Let the professionals do your taxes.
And if you're looking for a very effective weight loss, oh wow, Stop it. If you're looking for a very effective immigration attorney, then you need not look any further than Immigration Attorney at Law, Mr. Winston Tucker. Okay? Immigration Attorney at Law, Mr. Winston Tucker, can represent you anywhere within the United States. Yeah. And as a professional, he will be able to tell you what your best options are. Give Immigration Attorney at Law, Winston Tucker, a call at 718-276-8767. Again, 718-276-8767. Now, when you call, if you're unable to speak with him directly, you may send him a text using the same number, 718-276-8767. Also, yes, you may send him an email, that is winstont@aol.com. Again, winstont@aol.com. Now, when you speak with him, mention the Tone Ryan Showcase and you will receive an incentive for doing so. Same thing goes for the accounting firm of Marcus Hilton, Mrs. Tracy Ann Bagaloo, representing Financial Education Services, Chef 2, the restaurant, and of course my dentist, Dr. Roy Street. Okay? Just mention the Tone Ryan Showcase and you will receive an incentive for doing that. And we're looking into the chat room. So, Mrs. Henry, you have a sore throat from yesterday. Alright. I'm not sure what you have done, but you said it seems to be subsiding. So, a sore throat, you know, just some kind of infection that usually is in that you know, you get caught up in there. And that is so easy to happen. Very easy to happen. You know, so usually a little warm water with hydrogen peroxide. Usually, I usually recommend 50-50, 50% warm water, 50% hydrogen peroxide. Something quite simple, and it's not too harsh on the throat, you know. If it's a case where you're having a cold with cough and so on, then the reason why you will be having this sore throat then would be because of the cough. So you have to fix the cough in order to get rid of the sore throat, because the sore throat is only a symptom of something else that's happening. So is the cough anyway. You know, so you'd probably want to fix the source of the discomfort. And if you fix that, then the symptom of the sore throat will go away. 50% hydrogen peroxide, warm, and 50% warm water. In other words, if you take in 1 cup, a little cap thing, if you take in, say, 2 ounces of water, for instance, warm water, then you take 2 ounces of hydrogen peroxide. So it's 50-50, whatever it is. And guard deep too. Guard deep, and even if a little of the peroxide should slip down the throat, it's not a big thing. Yeah, it's true. It's not a big thing. If for some unknown reason you decide some of it escape, yeah. Oh, okay. So she's saying, okay, all right. So if this thing is caused by a sinus drain, so you have been doing that, okay. Well, let's say that's exactly what I was talking about just now. Mrs. Henry said, I have been doing that. I have a sinus drain. You see, that's what I'm talking about, you know. Brother Tall Tree, Tall T. I still don't get a thing on that thing yet, but fighting it. I'll go and find it. I'm going to land it for you. You know, promise that I'm going to land that thing for you. You know. Yeah. So you see what I'm talking about? The sore throat business is only as a result of, that is only a symptom of something. So she doesn't tell me now. She says it's a sinus drain. So you need to fix the reason why you're having this drain, the sinus problem. You need to fix that. So it don't keep going down into, you know, the sinus draining down into the throat and irritate it. So you need to fix whatever is causing the sinus drain. You know? Remember, it is inflammation. The sinus, I refer to as sinusitis. That is inflammation. Yeah, Talty, give thanks for understanding. That is so true. You nail it when you say it. You know, enough things on the plate, but yeah, man. Yeah, sinusitis is inflammation. So anytime at all that you have a situation where you have inflammation, yeah, and remember anything that ends with itis, sinusitis, bursitis, you know, arthritis. All of these things are just inflammation. It's just inflammation. So if you're having inflammation and you want to address that, then you take something that's anti-inflammatory. You see it? If the problem is inflammation, then what you want to do is to get something that's anti-inflammatory. And you have the problem solved. You know. All you have to do is do some work and find out. So what are these things? What are the anti-inflammatory agents? Yeah, I tell you something. That's very easy. You know, you have two cousins in terms of herbs. You have two cousins, man. They are so good anti-inflammatory agents. And I'm talking about turmeric and ginger. And family. Look at them. You saw them resemble. Yeah. You nail one, Mrs. Henry. Another one too. Which mentioned echinacea. Or echinacea. Yeah, that's also a product that she could take. Yeah, man, echinacea. That will help big time. A little golden seal wouldn't hurt either. You know, vitamin C either wouldn't hurt either. You know? So many things that you can take to address these little things, you know, like little sinusitis and so on. You know, let's go and fix up that door, Mrs. Henry. You're on the right track. And you have my number too, so you don't have no problem. You know. Yeah, man, everything is everything. You're good, everything is nice. You know. Looking at the clock on the wall saying 5:57, 3 minutes before 6. 3 minutes before we go into a station break on Miller Radio and also Unity Radio. Remember, however, if you want to listen to Miller on your phone, you can dial 712-432-7101. Again, 712-432-7101. If you want to listen to Unity on your phone, you can dial 605-475-5376. Again, 605-475-5376 if you want to listen to Unity on your phone. If you want to call yours truly on air, then the telephone number is 347-653-4140. Am I right? Am I right? No, man, that is incorrect. That is 347-354-7000. Wow. Again, that is 347-354-7000. One more time. 347-354-7000. Okay, if you want to call me live. If you don't want to go on the air, don't call me live. And don't use that number because I'm going to put you on live. I don't screen calls, you know. Okay, Mrs. Mrs. Henry saying, doing ginger tea, garlic with 400 milligram of echinacea. Right. Not you're doing anything wrong, but there are a couple of things that you could, ginger tea. Call Mrs. Henry, man. Get some good ginger, man. What kind of ginger tea? How you make the ginger tea? And we're about to go into a station break on Unity and Mellow, but I'm continuing live on Facebook and also on YouTube. What kind of ginger you use? Is it the one in a little pack? It's a ginger tea. I don't understand the ginger tea part of it. I think you need to give me a shout, because there are so many things that you can do. I don't understand the ginger tea part of it. I really don't. Raw ginger. Alright, so you get the ginger and you beat it up, and then you make a tea. And inside the tea, you drop the, is it echinacea tablet you're using? Capsules? Is it the extract? Is it the liquid? How are you using this? And the garlic part of it now. You beat up the garlic and boil everything together. That's kind of curious how you're doing it. You want to get it as raw, as live as you possibly can. As live as you possibly can. That makes a lot of difference, a whole lot of difference. Right? I was talking to Mrs. today about great guitarist. Okay, garlic liquid. Alright. So she's using garlic liquid. She's using raw ginger. Right? And how you combine them now, I'm not sure exactly how you combine them, but it's alright. Everything good. As long as you get it into the system, and then you'll get the benefits. Let's get it into the system and you get the benefit. Everything is everything. Right, we're talking about a real great guitarist. As a matter of fact, is in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Nile Rodgers. And he's one of the musicians and the brains and behind the group Chic. Remember Chic? Yeah, behind that group, Nile Rodgers. So let's play on two tune and thing until we are rejoined by Mellow and also by Unity Radio. Nile Rodgers, Chic, Want Your Love, yeah. Ryan.
Hey, I do the liquid echinacea.
Oh, okay.
And I beat the garlic with the ginger and drink the tea. Oh. But it feels much better than yesterday, though.
Well,
and I've been gargling with vinegar and water too.
Vinegar? Why? You see, you have to be careful that you don't,
irritating.
Exactly. You have to be careful. And vinegar is a little abrasive, a little harsh. I would not have used vinegar if I were you. I'd just stick with the hydrogen peroxide.
Lord, it tastes bad.
Hydrogen peroxide don't have any taste. Where you get that from?
It just has a funny. But I use it though. I use it.
Yeah,
I use it.
Not taste.
I use it. I use it.
3 people were hurt, 2 have been serious.
Anyway,
well, it's not bad though. It's not too bad.
That's the good part. That's the good part.
But it's much better than yesterday.
Well, improvement is improvement is improvement.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, everything is everything.
Yeah. Okay, if you have any more liquid Echinage, I need one.
All right.
Okay.
When the son come over this weekend,
Okay then.
I'll send it over with him. Liquid
All right.
Echinacea. All right.
Okay.
So how is it? Whatever it is you're working on, how's it coming along? You mentioned to me that almost.
Yeah. I'm doing good. I lost 4 pounds.
Uncle 4.
Mhm.
Uncle 4 is saying 4 pounds is saying.
Yeah, I lost 4 pounds.
Alright.
This is my second week.
Second week, Uncle 4 pounds.
Yeah.
Well, you know me. I mean, 4 pounds never sit down too good.
Well, listen to me. I'm trying.
I don't like that word. You and I know I do not like that word try. No.
Following the list you gave me, and I'm doing what I can.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright. I understand that part
Okay,
of it too.
sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Out the belt, please. Don't take out the belt.
No, not taking out no belt, ma'am. Not taking out any belt at all. No, sir.
Alright.
I am not your president. Where this lady is telling me, she tell him to drop him pants and use it. A magazine and clap him.
Why that idiot them don't know where he come from. I want to divorce him. That's all me want to know. I could never be with a man like that.
Oh Lord. That poor wife he has there and deserve a medal.
Boy, she's just as lost as I am.
Just as lost. Oh Lord.
She is just as lost as I am, that poor lady. I feel sorry for her.
Yeah, serious thing. Such an embarrassment.
Oh boy.
Anyway, man, we're not going there this evening, right?
Oh boy, can't bother with him. Him is a fool, and him have many followers in him.
Oh,
so many followers in him.
The thing is, a dangerous fool, though. Dangerous fool.
I tell you, I don't trust him, but you know something? I heard a young man talking on the radio, on the television, and the young man said, "This is the revolution." I think he's the one that started the thing from Parkland.
Okay.
And he was talking about, and I kept saying it. I said, this man gonna cause a revolution. These young people, let me tell you something.
Oh, they ain't playing. They're not playing.
Them not play, them are young people.
They are not playing.
Yeah.
No, these young folks, they are not playing. You know?
There's many things I could say, but let me tell you something. Him a trod in a dangerous waters, and him don't even know.
No,
if him ever let these young people.
But listen. They are doing it the right way, because they're going to use the ballot to discipline a whole lot of politicians. They're going to use the ballot to discipline a whole lot of politicians. Remember I tell you that? You know.
Yep.
But again, I'm going to make a prediction here. America is going to go to war within the next 4 or 5 months. Within 4 or 5 months, America is going to go to war with somebody. Not sure.
You know something? Yeah. What bothers me with the war is that my family members are out there.
Me too.
My family members, me and your family members are out there. Sometimes I wish they didn't, but my family members are out there, and that's what I am afraid of.
Yeah.
Me, in-laws, I just don't understand.
He's going to start a war.
He's a bully. He's a bully, and I think his wife is doing something about bullying. She needs to start to work on him. He is the biggest bully you can ever think of.
She can control him or show control.
Why I want her to swap my body for a day. Just come in on my body for a day.
I know what that means.
One day.
I know what that means. Does all that and sit down on it, don't?
Listen to me, man. I want her to swap. We could do body change for a day. and he come with Mr. Henry and I go there with him because Jesus, when I finish with him. I don't know. I could not. Maybe need a Michelle Obama. Maybe need somebody. Lord of mercy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, rocks that up proper, don't.
Boy, I don't know. I don't know if she's sleeping in the same bed with him, but a few times in the fall down off of the bed there.
You said I de-bed him?
A few times he would fall on the floor.
I tell you, I believe you. I believe you.
Oh, God, I can't with this man. Oh, Lord Jesus. I sit here, I hear my husband every night arguing. I said, Jesus, let me tell you something. Don't let this man give you a heart attack, you know.
No.
Because you look like you want to pull him through the television.
Yeah, enough few others.
Oh.
You know, but like
God.
I said it, you know, look, as Immigration and Trade Law Winston Tucker keeps saying, finally it never fails that America gets it right. And and I have faith in that process. You know? The ballot, faith in the ballot, and hey.
You know, I heard a man this morning, and I placed it on my Facebook page. I was so pissed this morning. This man said they were asking him a question, and he says all the immigrants, the illegal immigrants, and the immigrants came and took our jobs. And I'm like, I came here. I worked for $2.75. It moved up to $4.75. And it moved up and it moved up. I never went on welfare. I never got food stamps. And I brought 5 kids here.
And they're all productive children.
And they're all productive.
Healthy Living Health Food Store located at
Whoa. Hey, sorry about that. Man touched something there. Hey.
Some of them I had to kick in the behind a few times.
Yeah,
I know. Come on. I don't understand what he means.
Yeah.
I worked until I got $18 and over. So what is he talking about? What are you really talking about? My husband is still working at 69 years of age. What are he talking about? And I'm like, what is wrong? And he's not the first person it was said so often when I first came here.
Yeah, I remember.
And did 213 jobs too. So I applied for the job. I didn't take nobody's job. I applied. I remember when I first came here, most of the Americans I know was on welfare. And since they started demanding them to go work, a lot of them had to get up off of the welfare and go work.
Let's not forget something, you know, that our quote, the African family is not the biggest recipient of public assistance, you know. Let us be very, very, very clear on that, because there seems to be this big thing out there that the African family, and African now means whether they're from east, west, north, or south, are not the biggest recipient of welfare. No, the Caucasian, they are the biggest recipients. And right on the heels, you have the quote-unquote Jew. So we're not even there, you know. So, hey, anyway, my dear, thanks for your contribution, your input.
Yes, I'm an idiot.
I'm going to try I can arrange, though, you know, a switch between you and, between Melania and you, yeah? I'm going to see what I can do for you, yeah?
All right.
Okay, my love.
Assassinate you and them assassinate my behind.
No, man, I can't do that, man. You know, so that set this man straight for me.
I will put it to sleep for a few days.
Let him know what time it is, right?
All right, dear.
Okay, my dear. All right, thanks for the contribution.
All right.
Okay, my dear, good. Wow. I don't know. If I could arrange that, I really would. You know, so, Mrs. Henry become, you know, take the place of Melania Trump, and even if you have a few minutes, would I even work that for even a few minutes? I don't think I'm gonna handle one day of her. Listen, Nile Rodgers, chic.
Hi, this is Beverly Kelso, one of the original Wailers. I listen to the Tony Ryan Show, and I love it. Unlove.
I can't kick this feeling when it hits. All alone in my bed at night, I grab my pillow and squeeze it tight. I think of you and I dream of you all of the time. What am I gonna do? I want your love. 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 I want your love.
Hi, this is Beverly Kelso, one of the original Wailers. I listen to the Tony Ryan Show, and I love it. On love.
Yes, indeed. Thanks, Bev. This is the Tony Ryan Showcase, Monday to Wednesdays from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Thursdays from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Bear in mind that on Thursdays at around 6 we have live and direct Immigration Internet Law, Mr. Winston Tucker, talking about politics and its impact on immigration. On Wednesdays, we're supposed to have from the accounting firm of Marcus Hilton, Mr. Marcus Hilton, but he's under a lot of pressure these days, understandably so.
I want your love. I want your love.
The sound of Chic.
I want your love. I want your love.
Tony Ryan.
Yeah, Mr. Ryan, how you doing, man?
Hey,
Charlie, man.
brother Charlie, how you doing? How you doing?
Not too bad, sir.
Long time, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I just want you to know, say, today is the legend, Derek Morgan, Earthstrong.
Oh, yeah, right?
Yeah,
oh,
yeah, man.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
yeah, I'm 78 today, you know?
Can you imagine?
Yeah. Great Derek Morgan. You know, say, him and my wife is cousin, you know.
Is that right?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, man, that is good to know. Good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah, man. So everything good?
All is well, my brother. Everything is
Yeah,
wonderful. Wonderful. And
okay.
you want the missus?
Huh?
You want the missus?
No, she down here, you know.
She's in Jamaica again. Wow. All right.
Yeah, man. She not come back till June.
Okay.
She down there from December.
Yeah.
Anytime winter come around, she gone. Come back on the top.
I hear that.
Man. Yeah, man.
But you alright though? But you
man, I'm good, man.
Bottom line.
Good.
Bottom
man, good.
Yes,
everything alright with
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Okay.
Alright?
Okay, my brother.
I know you're kind of busy, I know, so.
Yeah, give thanks to the update.
Alright, one love here, sir.
One heart. Yes, sir. Blessed.
Alright.
Yeah, man.
Alright.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Chic with Nile Rodgers. Time is now 6:22, 22 minutes after the hour of 6. Something, an experience today which I was talking to someone regarding, it started with cancer. Started someone asking me for something. And when I inquired why the person wanted that, and I was told that someone wanted it because of someone having cancer. To be a female, and it is breast cancer we're talking about. So I asked a very simple question: if the person used anti-perspirant deodorant. Now, fellas, I want you also to listen to what I'm saying. It's extremely important because a lot of fellas are of the impression or the opinion that they cannot get breast cancer, and that is not our truth. You can get breast cancer, male as you are. You can get breast cancer. Yeah? So I want you to listen. So I inquired if the person used antiperspirant deodorant, which is, of course, it is proven that is a big contributor to breast cancer. Mark you. we still understand that for persons to get cancer, they must have a compromised immune system. That stands. A big contributor to breast cancer is the use of antiperspirant deodorant. That deodorant is blocking the sweat ducts from doing their job, or the sweat gland from doing their job. You following me? So first you must understand, what is sweat? What is perspiration? What is it for? What's the purpose of it? Sweat or perspiration is supposed to be a coolant that cools down the body. If you're hot, you perspire. It is the immune system that is at work to cool you down so you don't overheat. That's perspiration. That's it. It is also one of the greatest method of detox that you're ever going to run into. Yeah. It is also one of the greatest detoxing mechanism that the body has built into it. It gets rid of toxins out of the system. So, with that said, why would a person try to prevent themselves from perspiring? I can't get it. I don't understand it. I really do not understand it. And it's not just under the arm you have sweat glands. You have sweat glands a few places, other places on your body. So what, you're going to put deodorant under, behind the back of your knee? You're going to put it under your breast? You're going to put it everywhere you have sweat glands? So let's go back to antiperspirant deodorant and its link to breast cancer. You're blocking the area from the gland from doing its job, the sweat gland from doing its job, from getting rid of impurities and cooling down the body and so forth. You're getting rid of that. Here's the difference between male and female. Why female will quicker get breast cancer than the male if the main cause in this case is antiperspirant. Most female will remove the hair from under their arms. Fellas really don't do that. No. So therefore, when a fella is going to use the antiperspirant and put it under the arm, it is being entangled into hair. The female, it is going directly on the skin because of the absence of underarm hair. You see it? No. The thing is this. People will use these, whether it's antiperspirant or deodorant or whatever, whether it is that or not, they are doing one thing and one thing only. Well, two things actually. Two things. One, they want to mask the odor of the perspiration with the deodorant. The mask in it. Some people, women in particular, are of the opinion that they shouldn't perspire. Some women, I sweat too much. I perspire too much. And every sensible doctor that these people go to will tell them, no, be happy that you're perspiring. Sorry. Because there are folks who can't. There are folks with clogged pores that they can't perspire. They have so much toxins that they're just clogged. Can't perspire. They get hot, but they can't sweat. Yeah. They feel like steam. They feel as if steam is coming from out of them. The head, and so the face, the back, but the can't perspire. Too clogged. That person needs detoxing in the worst way. And when they do perspire, it's only a little bit that comes in the pit of their chest. Yeah. Or a little bit under the breast. That's it. But there are the folks now who, if they just sit down and think a little bit hard, I'm one of them, they start to perspire. You see? So a person will go out and they say, you know, I want to stop perspiring, so I'm going to use all of these things, these anti-perspirant, deodorant and the different perspirant, because I want to stop perspiring, because worst of all, it has a foul odor. Let's visit that. Let's visit that. Perspiration is, and the odor of perspiration is only a messenger from inside that is telling you you need to do something about cleaning up in there. Yeah. If what is coming out of the body is unpleasant in odor, then it means that you need to do something about it. You need to clean it up. You need to clean it up. It's that simple. You need to clean up the inside, and it means that you're falling down on what is referred to as internal hygiene. You're falling down in it. You're bathing every day. You're taking these shower and 2-hour shower and all them kind of things. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah, that's true, Mr. Henry. You know, I spoke about you perspiring buckets the other day. True. Be happy with it. Hug it up. Yeah. You see, you're taking all of these showers twice per day and so on. You're washing the outside. What about the inside? It's like you have a car and you just keep the outside so shiny and clean and what have you, but inside the car is a mess. It's filthy. Is it a clean car or is it a dirty car? What? The outside clean, so therefore the car clean? No. But it is better for inside the car to be clean and the outside not so much. In this case, it is better that you are practicing proper internal hygiene, clean out the inside. It's more important. So, I was asked a question today. So, what should a person do about the odor? Answer, I just gave it. Do some detoxing. Clean out the inside because it's not supposed to be unpleasant. No, man. So finally, I was asked, so what about the perspiration? I said, what about it? But a person shouldn't be perspiring. Yes, a person should perspire. Perspiring is extremely, extremely healthy and very important. Need to perspire. Oh, yeah. So I perspire a lot, yeah. And in terms of deodorant, I have not used deodorant in 20 odd years. Because it's not supposed to be. And whether it's summer, winter, autumn, it make no difference. I have not used deodorant, any kind of deodorant in 20 odd years. So the person is going through the door. And the person said, so once again I ask you, what is going to prevent the person from perspiring? I said, a person should perspire. I was told an emphatic no. Somebody not supposed to perspire. And then we wonder now why someone now will end up with why someone will end up with breast cancer among many other things, because if you are having a situation like that inside, it's not just breast cancer we're talking about, or that kind of, we're talking about that's a contributor to many other ailments. Wholly plenty. The list is so long of ailments whenever you're having a situation where inside is not clean. It is contributing big time to all different kind of problems, including a compromised immune system. Including a compromised immune system. Why would you want to do that? Oh, you're not supposed to perspire. Seriously? You're not, oh no, you're not supposed to perspire. Well, I'm here to make you know. Perspire, you see, and if you're not perspiring, then you really do need to do something about it. Because if you don't, you are going to run into problems. It's a matter of time if you run into problems. Yeah. It is going to cause a situation. The body is going to try and reuse all those different toxins that's in there that wants to come out or should be coming out, should be eliminating. I guarantee you this. I guarantee you this. If a person is having foul perspiration, they're having foul smelling stool and gas. I guarantee you this. I also guarantee you this, that if a person is having foul perspiration, foul stool, foul gas, it means that they are not going to the potty at all as the way they should, which is supposed to be after each major meal. Probably this person is not going to the potty probably once per day maybe, sometimes once per week, sometimes once every other 2 or 3 days and so on, sometimes once every 2 weeks, sometimes every 3 weeks. You're going to have situations like that building up until before you know it you have a major problem on your hand because you're vain. I don't want to sweat because it's going to mess up my clothes and so on, and I don't like the odor. Well, for crying out loud, do something about it. You're not supposed to have any kind of odor coming from your body because of perspiration or stool or gas for that matter. You're not supposed to. If there's an odor coming from your body, you need to pay some attention to it. Very simple put.
Healthy Living Health Food Store located at 3956 White Plains Road in the Bronx between 224th and 225th Streets, where you can purchase all your vitamins and other supplements, your vegan standard breakfast, lunch, and dinner Mondays to Saturdays. Get rid of diabetes with the Diabetes Be Gone, high blood pressure with the High Blood Pressure Resolve, high cholesterol with the Cholesterol Cleanse, fellows all your prostate and bedroom problems with the Rooster Fixer, frequent and weak urination, the after dribble, erectile dysfunction, and premature ejaculation. And ladies, all the female health issues, get rid of them. Bring to our attention any other health concern you may have, because we do consultations Mondays to Saturdays from 12 noon to 7 p.m. Call to make an appointment. We also do mail order. The address is 3956 White Plains Road in the Bronx between 224th and 225th Streets, or call 718-798-0773. Again, 718-798-0773.
And while there, don't forget that you can choose from a wide assortment of vegetable patties. Don't forget. Also, your vegan standard pastry, your fruit cake, your Easter bun. Yeah, you know. Tomorrow you can get again your potato pudding. And look, I tell you, living is happening it's all happening right there. And don't forget our very effective weight loss program. We do have a very, 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 very good one. But as I was saying, listen, take this thing serious. Don't play with it. Because if you play with that improper internal hygiene business, it is going to play with you and you're not going to like the game. You're not going to like it. When you play it, you're going to have a problem, and for what? Do something about it, man. If you're going after excuse yourself because you want to pass some gas because you're among friends, then it mean that you really need to do something about it. Because you shouldn't have to. The only way somebody's supposed to know to pass gas is if it makes some sound. That's the only way. But if they're going to wait on an order, it shouldn't be there. And you heard me right. It's not supposed to be there. It's just not supposed to. You see? Lead to many, many, many problems when that happens. You know. So when I'm going to hear, oh, a person shouldn't perspire. Well. Wow.
Of the righteous teaches many, but fools die for want of wisdom. The rich man's wealth is in the city. Fixation of the soul is vanity. Destruction of the poor is their poverty. The poor man's wealth is in a holy, holy place. Why do you fight each other? Why do you kill your brother? Then your reward will be the cemetery.
This is the Tony Ryan Showcase, 6:44 the time, 16 minutes for the hour of 7. Okay.
We got to build a better nation. Clean up job creation. Or there will be righteous, it teaches many. But fools die for want of wisdom. The rich man's wealth is in the city. Vexation of the soul is vanity. Ooh. Destruction of poor people is poverty. The poor man's wealth is in a holy, holy place.
Yes, indeed.
Healthy Living Health Food Store located at 3956 White Plains Road in the Bronx between 224th and 225th Streets, where you can purchase all your vitamins and other supplements, your vegan standard breakfast, lunch, and dinner Mondays to Saturdays. Get rid of diabetes with the Diabetes Be Gone, high blood pressure with the High Blood Pressure Resolve, high cholesterol with the Cholesterol Cleanse, fellows, all your prostate and bedroom problems with the Rooster Fixer, frequent and weak urination, the after dribble, erectile dysfunction, and premature ejaculation. And ladies, all the female health issues, get rid of them. Bring to our attention any other health concern you may have, because we do consultations Mondays to Saturdays from 12 noon to 7 p.m. Call to make an appointment. We also do mail order. The address is 3956 White Plains Road in the Bronx between 224th and 225th Streets, or call 718-798-0773. Again, 718-798-0773.
And bear in mind that when you're at Healthy Living, you can purchase your, choose from a wide assortment of vegetable patties, your vegan pastries, yes, your alkaline water, and by all means remember about our very effective weight loss program. All of that right there at Healthy Living Health Food Store. 3956 White Plains Road, the Bronx, between 224th and 225th Streets. Our telephone number is 718-798-0773. Again, 718-798-0773. Health Living is where health lives.
Public accountants located at Marcus Hilton, certified public accountants located at 4226A White Plains Road at 234th Street in the Bronx, have been serving the public for over 30 years in the areas of income tax return preparation and all other income tax services, including payroll services, accounting services, and individual tax ID number preparation. If you do not have a Social Security number and would like to file your tax return, Marcus Hilton, certified public accountant, is one of the few tax services registered with the IRS to assist with a tax ID number. They are experts in the tax laws, so they will find what other tax preparers miss, maximizing your dollar return. For the self-employed or corporate people, they are also experts in those areas. Marcus Hilton, certified public accountant, is located again at 4226A White Plains Road at 234th Street in the Bronx. Their telephone number is 718-554-0640. Again, that's 718-554-0640.
Palace. The Peace and Love Academic Scholarship is appealing for your support to help educate one student at a time in the Caribbean.
Palace awarded 384 scholarships and 38 computers to Jamaican students over the past 6 years, valued at approximately 23 million Jamaican dollars.
Importantly, our university graduates to date includes 23 medical doctors, nurses, 7 lawyers, 5 engineers, 6 fine art students. Our goal is to award
100 more future global leaders and contributors. Together, we will. No, together, we must build a better future for our children. Please visit www.palace1.org and make your donation to brighten the future of a deserving child. Palace.
Start your morning with our delicious breakfast. The ackee and saltfish, the salt mackerel, the cook-up saltfish, the callaloo, the corned beef, the kidney and the liver. How about the saltfish and the okra? All served with boiled dumplings, yam, banana or fried dumplings. All served with white rice, rice and peas, and steamed vegetable. Eat no stop this up. Try our most talked about porridge a morning time. The blend of oats porridge, the peanut porridge, the cornmeal porridge. Mamma mia! For soup lovers, on Fridays and Saturdays, go take soup. Don't forget to try our daily chicken foot soup. For lunch and dinner, Chef Itu is always a winner. The jerk chicken, the brown stew chicken, curry chicken, baked chicken, fried chicken. For the fish lovers, the fried fish, the brown stew fish, escovitch fish, shrimp lovers. Visit Chef Itu on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Lovers of stew peas, visit Chef Itu on Thursdays and Saturdays. Come and visit us on Fridays for tripe and beans and sweet and sour chicken. Call us at 718-994-6532. 718-994-6532. Don't forget, we cater for all occasions. Chef Itu Restaurant, 4759B, White Plains Road. Call us at 718-994-6532. That's 718-994-6532.
Again, this is the Tony Ryan Showcase, Mondays to Wednesdays from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. and on Thursdays from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Okay, and don't forget the main sponsor, Healthy Living Health Food Store, 3956 White Plains Road, Bronx, between 224th and 225th Streets, or telephone number 718-798-0773, again, 718-798-0773. Healthy Living is where health lives. 6:52 the time, 8 minutes before the hour of 7. Okay, and let me take this opportunity to say thanks to a few people. Touching base with before, Mr. Baron Chung, very dear friend and brother of mine. Yeah, for real. You know, once again also saying thanks to another brethren. Yes, Brother Derek and his wife Joy, beautiful people. Let me say thanks to everyone in the chat room. Yeah, everyone in the chat room. Those who are on the radio, let me say thank you so much for taking the time out to listen to yours truly. I'm fully aware that you all do have so many choices that you could make, and yet you choose to listen to yours truly. I can't express how humbled I am by that choice. Let me also say thanks to the folks who come on by Healthy Living and support, to make the purchases and so on. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts at Healthy Living. Thank you so much. Again, because you do have choices and you chose to give us an opportunity to serve you. And we do recognize that. And so therefore we'll give the very best in service to make sure that you feel quite at home and so on, and to show that we appreciate your thoughtfulness. Yeah? And we'll continue doing all that we can for you to make the choice over and over and over again. 6:54 the time. 6 minutes before the hour of 7. Right? Take a quick musical break, and oh Lord, I'm going to play something and that's vanished. Okay, just simple, just like that. I'm not even sure what happened there a while ago. Anyway, all right. The Tony Rand Showcase. This one I'm going to play for Mrs. Williams, Mrs. Andrea Williams. 6:54 the time. Maxine, darling, how you doing? Long time, my love. Eh? Too long. I'll have to catch up, man. Maxine Murray.
We'll hop a plane bound for Paris, visit London town and all. Then we'll fly on to Bombay and see the great Taj Mahal. You'll agree that this romance is very wise, for true love really magnifies and goes on endlessly.
And there are two people that I forgot to acknowledge, and that is Dave of Mellow Radio, my engineer at Mellow, and also Dwight at Unity Radio, another of my engineer from there. Thank you, gentlemen, for making all of this come together. Yeah, you know, I'm glad to know that you're blessed, Sister Maxine. You know, but we have to catch up, man. It's been too long. All right. Right back to the music. We have, time is now what? We have, 2 minutes or so before we get out of here. I'll let you know a little secret. Quite a few times on Unity Radio, we get a little brought over there, you know. Unity Radio 96.1 FM or Unity Radio FM. Yes, UnityRadioFM.com, right? Sometimes we get a little brought over there, UnityRadioFM.com. So, www.UnityRadioFM.com. So, you know, bear that in mind. Brought one over there sometime, all right? Look, the clock on the wall is telling me to pack it up, you know? Yeah, to pack it up. So guess what? We're going to do this again tomorrow, God's willing. We'll come in full swing tomorrow. With all the carriers. Foundation Radio Network in Florida, Ruler Brown Network in Georgia, Unity Radio in Arizona Radio, rather, in Georgia, 25th Century Radio in Brooklyn. All of those tomorrow, full swing. Yes, indeed. You take care of yourselves and yours. Until again tomorrow. Au revoir. Harambe.
Never you mind if I don't tell strangers passing by. if I don't brag or boast, click my glass to say a toast about my love for you, how it runs so deep and true, and yet it's so. Baby, don't you know? Still waters run deep. Still waters run deep. Still
Tony Ryan,
waters run deep.
give him a listen. You might just learn something. Hi, I'm Paul Adams.